snake? It's not moving. Maybe it's not even alive.
Sign up for free to become a VetTixer and start creating new happy memories that will last a lifetime. Go to vettix.org to become a member now. VetTix. Give something to those who gave.
Okay. Good evening. I'd like to call to order a regular scheduled meeting for November 14th, 2024, the Elk Grove Park District. Francis, can I get a roll call, please?
President Walz?
I am here.
Commissioner Carlson?
Here.
Commissioner Cook?
Here.
Commissioner O'Malley?
Here.
Commissioner Biedke is absent.
Oh, Bobby.
October 24th, 2024, committee of the whole meeting, and October 24th, 2024, regular scheduled meeting, and we'd like the approval of those minutes. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Hearing none. Good. October 2000, oh, Jesus. God bless. October 24th, 2024, closed session meeting. I need a motion and a second.
So moved.
Second.
Can we get a roll call, please?
Commissioner Carlson?
Yes.
Commissioner Cook?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Malley?
Yes.
President Walz?
I am a yes. We are at public communications. Comments from the audience. Alan?
Not at this time.
All right. Dan, anything?
Yeah, I got something really quick on this.
This one, we do need, oh, you want to hear it? Yeah, you got to be at the mic.
Okay. My name's Danny Ray. I've been a resident of Elk Grove for almost 29 years now. Been involved with the Park District football program. Still active board member for over 23 years. And put 3 kids through many Park District stuff here. It's a great program. You guys do a great job. And I just want to get out there because some people are asking that I'm going to be turning in my sheets to run for commissioner. Hope you'll be part of the team you guys created and doing a good job. So just wanted to bring that up tonight.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any correspondence? Hearing, seeing none. Recommendations for acceptance of approval. Approval of the 2025 employee health insurance.
About 5.
Oh, sorry. Comments from the commissioners. That's right. I got something. Thanks. As president of the board, I am calling for a BINA hearing under executive order to be held on December 12th, 2024 for bonds in the amount of not to exceed $2,500,000. Hearing to be held at the admin building right here of the Elk Grove Park District at 7 p.m. I'm good? Okay. Any other comments from the commissioners? Okay. Recommendations of acceptance of approval. Approval of 2025 employee health insurance. I need a motion and a second.
So moved.
Second.
Any comments or questions?
Yeah, because it was option one that he presented. I don't have my stuff. Do you have it?
Maybe sort of. There we go.
No, just to do a roundabout so that the employees know and the general public. We've been really lucky and fortunate. We've had healthy staff. We've had a great broker that is constantly looking to flip between United Healthcare and Blue Cross Blue Shield. Staff understands the difficulties in trying to make this all work. We hope the public does. On a regular basis, over the last 9 years, we've averaged like a 5% increase, which is great. This year, we are hit with a 19% increase through Blue Cross Blue Shield. How it affects the general public is, it's close to a couple $100,000. We are a shared sacrifice team between the employees, staff, the public, commissioners. We challenged our director of finance to come up with a plan. He had a particular option that brought us down a couple percent. That's what we ended up doing. We raised a couple deductibles on some of the employees, out-of-pocket costs. And it's unfortunate, but as individuals and families yourself, you're seeing what the insurance rates are going, and it's unfortunate that we got hit this year hard, but that's just some of the details on this particular one, that we approved.
And just one other thing, United Healthcare actually denied to even give us a quote, which
Yeah,
is
and I
first
think-
time I've ever heard that. But
Just from a general standpoint, we went with staff's recommendation, so the provider and your doctor, you know, to get different doctors, it's gonna be the same plan, slight change in maybe a little more on the deductible end. However, we're adding an HSA part to it that was a lower premium for those that wanna choose that option, if it's right for them. But everything else coverage should stays the same. So I think that's really important to mention, because I know how difficult it is for employees when they have to change doctors or verify if their doctor, hospitals in network or not. And anytime we can keep it the same, because our plan is very good as it is, we're all in favor of doing that. So just wanted to mention that as well for staff and anybody listening. So.
And a quick side note, John, remember I saw that any chance to, if they would ever entertain like a 2-year contract, like in the past we've had a couple times, were they unwilling or it was just too outrageous?
They said you would not want to entertain that offer this year. So.
Right, okay.
out of control. I have a motion and a second, right?
Yep.
Okay, just a roll call then.
Okay. Commissioner Cook?
Yes,
Commissioner O'Malley?
Yes.
Commissioner Carlson?
Yes.
President Walls?
Yes. I need a motion and a second for approval pay request from FH Passion of Chicago, Illinois for the fitness center cardio area renovation project in the amount of $211,575.
so moved.
Second.
Any questions, comments? You've heard this one a lot. Just a roll call.
Commissioner O'Malley?
Yes.
Commissioner Carlson?
Yes.
Commissioner Cook?
Yes,
President Walls?
Yes. Need a motion second for approval payment application number 2 for Absolute Home Improvements, Inc. of Highland Park, Illinois for the Rainbow Falls Water Park resurfacing project in the amount of $59,000.
So moved.
second.
Questions or comments? Roll call?
Commissioner Carlson?
Yes.
Commissioner Cook?
Yes,
Commissioner O'Malley?
Yes.
President Walls?
Yes. Approval of pay request from Upland Design Limited of Plainfield, Illinois for the Marshall Park redevelopment project in the amount of $2,970.
So moved.
Second.
Questions or comments? Heard of this one enough. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Cook?
yes,
Commissioner O'Malley?
Yes.
Commissioner Carlson?
Yes.
President Walls?
Yes. This next one we've talked about and we voted on, or maybe not voted on, but we discussed. So I'm gonna throw it out there, and if the votes stay the same, we might have to table it, but let's see what happens. So I need a motion and a second of approval of a 3-year agreement for audit services with Lauterbach and Amen of Naperville, Illinois, in the amount of $22,500 year 1, $23,400 year 2, and $24,300 for the years ending in December, that's year 3. December 31st, 24, 25, and 26. I need a motion and a second.
So moved.
I'll second it. So this would be, a yes vote goes to stick with Lauterbach and Amen, who we've had in the past. Any questions or comments? Can I get a roll call?
Commissioner O'Malley,
No.
Commissioner Carlson,
Yes.
Commissioner Cook,
No.
President Walls.
I am a yes. We'll have to try this again for the 4th time. Okay, I need a motion and a second for approval of settlement agreement and release with AT&T Enterprises LLC.
So moved.
Second?
Second, can I get a roll call, please?
Commissioner Carlson,
Yes.
Commissioner Cook,
Yes.
Commissioner O'Malley,
Yes.
President Walls.
Yes. I need a motion and a second for the approval of purchase of playground equipment from Game Time / Cunningham Recreation in Charlotte, North Carolina through the OMNIA Partners Purchasing Co-op for the Roosevelt Park Playground Project in the amount of $407.05.
So moved. Second.
Anything on this one?
So I put in your packets the process and results of a survey that we did with the area residents around Roosevelt, which mostly was Arlington Heights Road to Martha, and then Devon to Beesterfield, all the residents within there. We sent out a survey that gave them 3 different options to choose from. We had fantastic results from the surveys that we sent out this year. 174 total responded, with 89 residents choosing option 2. So that's, the recommendation is for the purchase of that equipment. Option 2 is for the Roosevelt Park Playground 2 to 5 playground. So that's the equipment there. And then they chose, as part of that, the Timberland color palette, which is kind of the employee favorite, actually, but the recommendation is for the purchase of the equipment only, doing that through Omnia Partners and Cunningham Game Time. We get a little bit of a discount if we order it now. And
What is the discount?
the discount is for Roosevelt is
$52,151.95.
Thank you, $52,000.
So that's pretty sizable discount.
Correct.
Okay. Well, point that out.
Oh, there's more to be pointed out.
On that.
All good?
Yeah.
So that was to
like I
the
said,
2 to 5 area, you said, correct?
Correct.
All right, what's going on with the other areas?
We're gonna do that next year.
Okay.
Because Fountain Square and Roosevelt are 2 big playgrounds, we thought we'd break up Roosevelt Playground and do divide to 12 next year.
So this,
And I wanna just, I'm sorry.
this isn't a quiz or a trap or anything. This is for the general public. When did this about take place where we started first talking about this project? Roughly?
I started
Staff
talking about it
No,
with the school district
yeah.
last year, telling them that we were gonna do this so that we can get feedback with them. And then we sent out the survey to the public in early October.
Okay, so early October of 2024, we went out to the public,
Yes.
right? And then when do we think this would be installed? And there's a reason I'm gonna get this eventually.
With this being near the school, we're gonna try to target this to be done in the summertime.
Okay. Just so the public is aware that we have discussed this, we came to an agreement, we've asked for input, and this is November, what? 14th of 2024. I just think we've gotten hammered lately on some projects that we've done, and it's almost turned into an up and down vote by all the residents, and it's just, in my opinion, it's no way to govern. But I'm just trying to circumvent maybe what's down the road, so. So do we have a motion in a second?
No.
Yes.
Okay, just a roll call, please.
Commissioner Cook,
Yes.
Commissioner O'Malley,
Yes.
Commissioner Carlson,
Yes.
President Walls.
Yes. Approval of purchase of playground equipment from Game Time Cunningham Recreation of Charlotte, North Carolina through the OMNIA Partners Purchasing Co-op for the Fountain Square Playground Project in the amount of $160,636.87.
So to recap, kind of what I said with Roosevelt, we did the same type of survey to those area residents. This one actually had 214 residents responded to the survey,
That's nuts.
which is incredible. And they opted for option 3 this time, so, that's shown here. It's a pretty big playground, so there's a lot of equipment there. Again, if we order it now, we get a very sizable discount of $80,000, $80,238, and it's for the equipment only. We'll look to bid out the installation next year.
And that park is close to Mead, correct?
Correct.
So on the record, November 14th, 2024, we have discussed and had input from the residents about a park near Mead Park. We have a motion in a second? Can I get one? Anyone?
So moved.
Second?
Roll call, please.
Commissioner O'Malley,
Yes.
Commissioner Carlson,
Yes.
Commissioner Cook,
Yes.
President Walls.
I'm done with the motions, right?
You gotta
Yeah, you
answer.
just gotta
You gotta
answer.
answer,
Oh,
yes.
and then yes, sorry, I was moving forward.
Mark, does any of this playground boundaries affect potentially what the commissioners and staff may do with this golf putting thing?
It's within the existing footprint.
Okay. So it would not interfere with any additional plans? Okay.
Okay. Items for information, leisure services update, Tiffany Green.
Awesome. So the Sheila Ray Adult Center was up to 346 total members. So great numbers over there. They had their first fall open house and they had over 54 visitors, many joining the center. We had 49 go to Starved Rock and 27 go on the Halloween trolley tour in Naperville. In aquatics, they had 66 private lessons in the month of October and 305 total swim lesson participants. Aqua Wellness numbers were at 1,161, and we had 31 attendees at the H2O event. The Fall Pickleball League wrapped up on October 30th. They had 16 teams that participated. They are running a Winter League up next, starting January 30th. Adult Bags League is underway at Fox Run. They have 31 competitive teams and 15 recreational teams. The Adult Men's Basketball League is also running, currently maxed out at 8 teams, and it's running through December 10th. For our youth leagues, we have, oops, that's a typo. That should be youth instruction, not leagues. That's why I was confused. For youth classes, we have fall tennis at 11 participants, hot shot sports with 9 classes and 92 total enrolled, tumbling times at 116 and 15 classes, and karate at 76. Now for our youth leagues. Tackle football, they had 2 teams that advanced in the TCYFL playoffs. I just talked to Jeff tonight and they made it all the way to the second round. The Elk Grove cheerleaders, they are sending all of their teams to state, which actually started today and it ends this Sunday. So teams are either competing Thursday, Saturday, or Friday, Sunday. Basketball is at 324 athletes registered, and they were still taking people off of the wait list. The draft for basketball is scheduled for, well, it was November 12th, and practices are slated to start December 2nd. For cultural arts, students are working towards that fall music recital coming up at the end of the month in November. And then we also have our Elk Junior production coming up November 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. Last time I checked, we were at 305 tickets sold. This is a popular one, so get your tickets. Early childhood, we were at 136 3 and 4-year-olds and 32 2-year-olds in the program. And preschool hosted a curriculum night October 22nd. For fitness, total Group X numbers for the month of October were at 1,624. Personal training was at 183 sessions, and open gym was at 372. And there were 1,661 track uses for the rejuvenation space for the month of October. Run Fox Run, these numbers have since been updated. I just checked today and they were at 75 participants for the race coming up, and there's still time to register for that race. It's held the weekend after Thanksgiving. In museum, October was a very busy month for them. They had a cemetery tour and a history bites on burials and cemeteries. They also held the beer garden event on the 19th, which brought in 128 guests compared to 80 in 2023. For rentals, in October, they were at 129 for the month compared to 90 last year. And continuing to track those Catch Corner bookings, 25 out of the 59 gym rentals were Catch Corner rentals. For school care programs, October was a busy month. Kids Club had just over 1,800 registrations for before and after care. School's Day Off had 84 registrations, and Ridge's Fall Intercession had 9. For our Halloween Fest in October, it was a great success. The event sold out. We had 504 kids tickets sold and an estimated 1,500 attendees. Based on last year's survey results, we did add a couple of activities for older children to enjoy, such as the haunted house and zombie Nerf area. So we're always welcoming any feedback. If you have some, please pass it along to Deanna Rafidia. She's the supervisor in charge of that program. We have a ton of upcoming events. Everyone knows that this is our busy event season with all of the holidays. So I already talked about the Elf Junior production and the Run Fox Run 5K. We also have a free Letters to Santa mailbox drop-off location at the Pavilion, December 1st through the 15th. December 3rd, we have a holiday memory gift boutique at Jumps and Jiggles. December 6th and 7th, we have a holiday bazaar at the Sheila Ray Adult Center. December 13th, Santa Storytime. December 14th, we have Doggy Grinchmas, Snowflake Swim, and Breakfast with Santa. December 20th, Holiday Singo Bingo, and December 31st, our family New Year's Eve bash. That's it. Nothing else.
Any questions or comments? You are pushing Tammy Miller limits on that one.
Pushing. Throw through the wall.
I don't know if it's a contest, but okay. Hopefully I'm winning.
No, that's a good thing, it's a good thing. Parks and Planning update, Mark Kosbeck.
Working to finalize the Marshall Park Oslad project with Upland and Hacienda Landscaping. I hope to bring the final pay request and closeout stuff to the board in our December meeting. Working with IDNR to complete a walkthrough. Again, we're working on paperwork to get that all settled out. Working with the contractor to start the pickleball project. Not really having a lot of luck with them, but we are getting the lights, the Musco lights installed. They started trenching this week, so hopefully that will be completed before the end of the year. Really great news on my end, the Fox Run Driving Range project has actually started. Contractors were out today. They plan on doing some excavation on Monday, getting the footings poured, and they have plans to have that completed before the end of the year as well.
Okay. So we had a gentleman come to committee of the whole regarding that Marshall Park project. We have, I think the electricians were there. They started at 6:45 this morning. I don't know what the rule is, but I know it's not 6:45.
It's 7 o'clock.
Is it 7? Is there any way you can, I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Any questions for Mark? Business, oh, by the way, you're probably not gonna get a hold of him tonight since it's 7:30. So
I'm going to be there at 6:30 and try to head them off the pass.
Really? I was trying to give us an extra day, but you'll be there. So.
No, I'll take care of it.
Business services update, Brad Scholes.
I have the October 2024 financial report. Corporate fund had $98,808 in property tax collected, $129,450 in personal replacement property tax. We have all expenses categories are at or under budget except for utilities and debt services, mainly because of the timing of a payment. Year to date, $2.7 million on a budget of 2.8. Rec fund, $44,778 in property tax collected in October. Fees and admissions are at 2.48 million compared to a budget of 2.39. Program fees were at 2.2 million compared to a budget of 2.3. All expense categories are at or near budget. Year-to-date numbers is 1.4 compared to a budget of 470,000. Discrepancy, 262 of that discrepancy is capital projects that have not hit the books yet. Golf fund, 4,055 rounds played in October. That brings our yearly total to $923, which is, yes, almost $6,000 more than we were last year. I was playing around with some numbers. We'll hit over $3 million in revenue this year, this month. So that's the most we've had there in my tenure here by probably $400,000. So
That's
it's been a
awesome.
great financial year at the golf course. As
Kudos to
expected,
the staff out there
yeah,
too.
the staff has done an amazing job. I know the course, believe it or not, the course looks amazing right now.
It's an
I
unbelievable
mean, it's
shape.
looked great all year, especially with that many rounds, and it looks, it's in the same shape as it would be like
The greens
July.
are probably the best they've ever been in 20 years right now.
Yes.
It's crazy.
And then kudos to Alex and the front office staff as well, and everyone for contributing. Likewise, at the driving range had a banner year and did over 300,000 in revenue. Year to date, at the driving range, we have a net of 180,000 compared to a budget of 120,000. Year to date at the golf course, we're up 730,000 compared to a budgeted loss of 18,000. 250 of that is capital projects that we budgeted out of there. So we're almost up, $500,000 right now. So at the golf course. That concludes my, forgot my other report. Where'd I put it now? Yep. We're gonna be hosting a month-long simulator event for December. You can get the details at the clubhouse. We did put new carpeting at the simulators. Unfortunately, the carpeting looks amazing. Plays great. Unfortunately, we had some issues reinstalling Simulator 2, and we're troubleshooting it right now. Wish it was a quick fix, but those computers that run those simulators are pretty expensive, so we're kind of troubleshooting through the steps, and it's taking a little bit longer than expected, but we should be up and running before the heavy simulator season hits. The eve of the eve, December 23rd, Rob Post Band is playing, and then January 25th, dueling pianos. And then the IT staff is fully staffed. Will X started on Monday.
Nice. Any questions for Brad?
One's a comment, one's a question. Can you update your phone messages, any kind of websites? We now have Schaumburg Golf Club closing this weekend. We're at the time of the year, a lot of other golf courses are closing. It's an opportunity where a lot of them will visit our course, but we're stuck sometimes with the same message. It's vague. We don't say we're open, we don't say we're closed, other than, hey, we're open and it's April 8th. So they don't know. So if we could communicate, that we plan on staying open to the first snow, et cetera. The second thing is, an employee of the driving range wrote a nice email to me that I shared with you at the golf committee. Do you know if you delegated it? Have we gotten any response back to them? I brought it up on air that we should communicate to them the pros and the cons of the benefits that they receive. But like a week ago, a guy said he hasn't heard back. So do you know where that stands?
I will follow up with that. I know I had a conversation. I'll follow up with staff to make sure that the conversation was had with them.
Yeah, at least reach out to that.
If he is not, I'll make sure I reach out to him then.
Okay.
Nothing else? Okay, marketing communications update, Kelly Carbon.
Okay, so something new we just launched in October with cooperation with District 59. We were able to get back into the schools with print publications. In the past, District 59 has, as a lot of schools, you have to post this on the website, you have to post this on our website to a link. And so now we designed this two-sided newsletter that's going to every single District 59 elementary and middle school. So this went to Mount Prospect, Des Plaines, and then our Elk Grove schools as well. So yeah, I think it's nice. We're going to be doing it every other month. So we ended up with over 7,000 newsletters that went into the schools and went home with every student. So we were very excited about that. And then our winter Parks and Recreation Guide that went to print, and you can find that on the website right now. It was posted this past week, and starting November 21st, they'll be delivered, mailed to all the homes. And registration for our residents will begin on December 2nd, and that is for winter registration. But if you want a sneak peek, you can find it on the website. The other thing I wanted to mention was we have developed a little in-house mobile marketing team, and we've been participating and going to some of our events with a tabling opportunity to do some cross-promotion of other things happening in the district. And so we attended in October. We went to the beer garden, we went to the preschool curriculum night, the Sheila Ray Adult Center Open House, and we also attended the Halloween Fest as well. So those were all great events, and we had some very good connections and great conversations with a lot of the participants there. And I wanted to also mention that at customer service, we are selling experiences. So if anybody is doing some early Christmas shopping, you can purchase gift certificates for gift cards for Pirates Cove or Rainbow Falls pool passes for 2025. We're also selling gift cards at the golf course for holiday gifting. And last but not least, I will be attending Athletic Business next week, and so I will be at the Athletic Business Conference next week. So I will not be here, but that's all I have.
Any questions for Kelly? Executive Director update, Ben Curcio.
I have no report.
Committee reports, I'm gonna go on memory. Let's go alphabetical. Athletic.
No report.
Or you just asked generally, does anyone have any?
Yeah,
Yeah, anybody have anything?
no.
Okay, so committee of the whole last month was a lot to do with capital projects, which we're still moving forward, and that was that bond request? Yeah, that we just did. We did a discussion on audit services, which is a vote that we cannot ever figure out because we're split 2-2. Discussion on bond advisors, same topic, and discussion of CAF easement agreement, which, did we get anything off of that? Is there any news on that?
Yeah, we're gonna execute it
Yeah.
tonight with your signature and Scott.
Got it.
The dye test.
That's right, it worked.
Revealed that it does connect, and that we wanted to verify that.
And in this committee of the whole, we did a discussion with youth football regarding some helmets. That's gonna be in limbo, but we're gonna work something out, hopefully. Discussion of rental fields, Cook County Paid Leave Ordinance Act, the health insurance, which we approved, and, oh yeah, we do have the discussion of Roosevelt Park and Fountain.
We did that.
But we did that in the thing, so yeah, and that was it. Any other committees? Okay, any old business? Any new business? All right, we've got a couple adoptions here. Adoption of Resolution 2407, a resolution determining the amounts of money exclusive of levies and debts for debt service and election costs estimated to be necessary to be raised by taxation pursuant to the proposed levy of the Elk Grove Park District for the levy year of 2024. I mean, motion in a second, what was it? That's mumbo jumbo.
That's what it is.
I know it's
Tax
legal.
levy.
It's legal.
So
It's a
moved.
year behind.
Second.
Any questions? We pretty much hit it all. So roll call, please.
Commissioner Carlson?
Yes.
Commissioner Cook?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Malley?
Yes.
President Wells?
Yes, adoption of resolution 24-08, a resolution establishing the schedule of regular meetings for 2025 Elk Grove Park District. Motion in a second.
So moved.
Second.
Any questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Cook?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Malley?
Yes.
Commissioner Carlson?
Yes.
President Wells?
Yes. Payment of bills, October 25th, 2024, in the amount of $336,468.40. October 2024 P cards in the amount of $165,163.07. November 1st, 2024, in the amount of $167,208.39. And November 8th, 2024, in the amount of $854,334.86. I need a motion and a second.
So moved as presented.
Second.
Oh, give it to Scott.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner O'Malley?
Yes.
Commissioner Carlson?
Yes.
Commissioner Cook?
Yes.
President Wells?
Yes, so I am at the end of the paper, so I need a roll call, I need a motion and a second for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Carlson,
Yes.
Commissioner Cook,
Yes.
Commissioner O'Malley,
Yes, Francis.
President Wells.
Yes, and just to be clear, our next meeting date with the winter season is going to be December 12th, 2024 at 7 p.m. This meeting is adjourned.
Town of Cranford, New Jersey, our local municipal channel, TV35, is a major source of hyper-local information that is specifically designed and created for our residents alone. We get to see our town meetings, concerts, high school sports, news, and more on a channel that is strictly about our community. The value of public, educational, and government stations was clearly demonstrated during the COVID-19 pandemic. All access channels provided crucial information, including press conferences and emergency updates from their municipal governments directly to their citizens. Today, the very existence of PEG channels is under attack. Access channels have been historically supported by a special surcharge that subscribers pay on their monthly cable